Hey guys, I don't know what's happening, but my Stream Deck refuses to work, so I'll maybe have to see about that. What's up guys? It's been a long time indeed. What's up Prio? What's up Brain West? What's up Fabio? What's up Island Jack? What's up Timmy? How are you man? What's up Lord Ferg? Hey Meaty, hey Prometheus, hey Rick. Hey Aaron. I forgot how to stream, I swear. What's up Mr. Dude? Hey Okaba. Comment tu vas Okaba? What's up, Dogo? Well, we know whose fault it is, at least. Yeah, he's here, so you know. What's up, Homo Police? How are you? Hey, Tom Kid. What's up? Busy and tired? I hope everything's fine regardless, bro. What's up, Gautier? Hey, Siri. Core? Sorry. What's up, man? T'inquiète, Kaba. Hey, Juan. Hey, Manos. What's up? Yeah, it's been a long time. Good to see you guys. I wanted to stream this weekend, but my internet was, failed me. You know, let's say it how it is. I'll restart my Stream Deck and see what's happening. What's up, Raktan? I'm doing good. Monday is no weekend, yes, for real. Okay, let's see now. It's still not working. I don't know what's happening with my Stream Deck. I'll have to see. Probably have to relink it. Yeah, I'll check that later. It's okay. Oh, what's up, Riddle? Okay, I got you. So yeah, what's up, Shadow? How's everyone? Did you guys have a good weekend? Yes, we'll have the Thanksgiving event. You know, I'm sure it's not gonna be the same as last year, right? There's no way. It can't be, right? Stop the cap. What's up, Abedin? I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I have been playing Wakfu like a madman. It's been like, it feels so good to play something else, man. I've also been working on my videos, of course. There's gonna be... What's happening with the... Give me a second. That's better. Yeah, long time no see. Yeah. Like my hair has almost, grew again. AG7. Ah, that's better, Doggo. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so played a lot of work for this weekend. I've been working on my videos too. So my hopes, I hope to release Warrior Sword, Warrior Cav, and Tactician Sword before mid-December, so before they're released in Global. Recalled farms, my farms are recalled. What's last year when I played since February, March 2025? I wonder what migration would it be like, one whole bracket for realm. I don't know, we don't know. I think they said it would be, we would know this week. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have a look at the Thanksgiving event. I'm not sure it's gonna take long. I don't think it's gonna take long. And then we're gonna talk about migration. I think... we gave the devs an answer regarding their rules and stuff. Let's see what they make of it, of course, you know. But yeah, we gave a proper answer. I'll show you because it's actually very interesting. Someone, which some of you may know, if you are in the official Discord, named Scorp, is a French player from server 70, made a very in-depth kind of data book, a data sheet, with like server power, server merits, and basically saying that the last migration kind of killed a lot of servers, and that if they keep the same migration rules, it will only worsen the state of some servers. You know, it will only make the strong stronger and make the weak weaker, and the mid servers will become weaker because, you know, mid servers, and usually krakens from mid servers tend to want to move to bigger servers, right? Which is what happened during the first migration. So we'll talk about that, I guess, after the after the Thanksgiving event. There's plenty of interesting things. My Apex Championship, for now there's nothing much. I'm qualified in the qualifiers, so I'll play, is that tomorrow? Yeah, 16 hours. Mostly against people from my server, 119, 119, 119, 119, 119, sorry. Side quest will probably kick my ass, so I'll have to, you know, kick him out of the alliance after that, but that's okay. How did you decide formation? Well, basically, my stronger server, my stronger setup is like my what's it called? My Cyrus. So I put my Cyrus first. Basically, I emphasized on my setup on my Cyrus. How's Miyamoto's keep you feeling? Very good. Are we in the same stellar this season? I'm from 195. Yes, we are, Shadow, absolutely. Basically, like, one of the things I asked the devs is, please no bracket, or really widen the brackets, because this is too restrictive. It serves no purpose, really. I mean, that's what I feel like, at least. Let me give you some music. Okay, that should be okay like that. Tell me if that's too loud, but that should be okay. Two minutes. Like, if I show you my Apex Championship formation, where is it? Here. Troops. Yeah, I chose this one, the joint square one, because the front row has more passive damage and less damage taken from Lubu and stuff, basically. That's probably better, you know? Like, I could also have had my auto in front. Something like that. But I don't know. I guess I'll see, you know, how it goes. I didn't qualify. I won 13 matches and lost 7. I guess it also depends on how others do. Like, if others do better, then I guess you don't qualify. The brackets are unnecessarily restrictive. I especially hope they will significantly reduce the number of slots on popular servers, and that they will properly target the popular servers. That's kind of what I asked, you know, when if you remember my suggestion, which I made some time ago, like a few weeks ago. I mean, yeah, a few weeks ago. That's kind of what, you know, that's kind of like what I suggested, right? Like, we need to give a chance to the mid servers to compete against bigger servers. Otherwise, what's the point, you know? I guess we'll see. So far, I think it's like 75 slots for regular servers and 50 for leading servers. So exactly the same setup, sadly. I don't know. I don't think they will reconsider. It's a bit sad, honestly, but you need skilled matter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I hope 119 fights 190. Yeah, we hope as well. Yeah. Honestly, we thought we would match 190 this week, but I don't know. Matchmaking has been really crap lately. Like, we fought 147 in GEE, I think. Yeah, we fought. I'm not even sure, actually. I don't remember. But yeah, like, I think, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we faced 147 in GEE. We faced 72 in GEE2, we faced 22 in MEE, and now we are facing 32, I believe, in MEE as well. So, like, we have not met 190, who's second, which makes no sense to me. Holy moly, it's happening. Guys, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know how do you say that in, I guess, in America. Holy, the content begins, guys. The content begins. Thanksgiving feast, okay. Warmth within. Okay. Wow, 6,000%, guys. Can you think that? Can you imagine? 6,000%. What the kappa? This looks pretty okay, I guess. Oh wow, we actually have 6,000. Side by side. Oh. Come on, man. I mean, like what mounts were released 2 months ago? And we already have Chalcedony in bundles. Not in, like, there was already a bundle in Midas buy, and now it's in game as well. Like, so pathetic, man. So disappointing. It is cheaper, but I mean that's not my point, you know. By the way, I'm having a tea. This is winter cigam, you know. There is no skin? I don't think there is. No, there's not. I don't think there is, at least. No, there's not. They said they simplified some, the event or whatever. I think they said something like that. Leave the tea bag? Yes, sir. Because I'm too lazy. No, that's because I forgot to bring something to remove it. Looking forward on the Christmas event for AoEM. There is a lot to make for it, yeah. You know what would be nice? Because they will release Season 6 close to Christmas, right? So what would be nice if they actually had like a price reduction for hero spins. Wouldn't that be great? Like, unironically, I think that would be great. Because we've been asking for heroes at a, you know, cheaper heroes for so long. I think it would be a great move from them. I think it would be great. So yeah, no top up. No top up at all. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's basically it. I did mount system optimization, check mail. Oh, okay. To provide you with a better gaming experience, we have made few optimization and adjustments to the mount system. Here are the details. New feature auto attribute reroll in the adornment workshop. What does that mean? You can set how many times to reroll and have the system play speed up animations. Ah, okay, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, sure. Batch crafting in the adornment workshop. You can now consume items in one go and craft adornment in bulk. Okay. Batch dismantle. Okay, that's great too. Optimize the description text in the mount search and breeding center interfaces, as well as some icon visual effects. Optimize the mount mass breeding experience. Parent mount filtering will now be more detailed and intuitive. Okay. Optimize the experience when switching mounts for heroes. Inlaid adornments will automatically be applied to the mount. Okay. Optimize the overall mount management experience. Mounts can now be manually locked in the mount management interface. Locked mounts will by default be excluded from breeding. Thank fucking god for that. And cannot be consumed. Mounts obtained through search with a red trait quality will now be locked automatically. Similarly, any mount obtained through breeding with a red trait quality or a celestial charger mount quality will also be locked by default. Thank fucking god for that. What's up, Inverno? How are you, man? We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, blah blah blah. Okay. Fixed an issue where mount powers were displayed abnormally in the Meteor's troop sharing interface. Okay, great. Okay, this is nice, not gonna lie. Any QOL that the game has to offer, we take it, you know what I mean? So I waited to buy here because I knew there was gonna be an event. What's up, Jnarv? Like any QOL, you know, is good to take, especially when it's unannounced like that. You know, I'd rather have this type of surprise announcement than something else, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay. You don't buy gem chests? Nah, I usually wait for events, top-up events before buying gem chests. I'm very picky when it comes to gem bundles because for so long, gems have been so trash. Like gem bundles have been so trash that I'm very, you know, very cautious when it comes to gem bundles. What's up, Unseen? How are you, man? Okay. Let's do our dailies and stuff. And then we'll have a look at migrations. Let's see. First of all, I'll make a poll for you guys. So please give me your opinion. I'll make a poll. The poll is very simple. The poll will be... do you think brackets for migration should be less restrictive, aka remove them or make them bigger? What's up, Prof. Angelo? Yes and no. What's up, Rhombus? Hey, Ahmed. What's up, man? S13 needs Kraken. I'm sure server 13 has lots of people willing to join. What do you think, Rafangelo, about the fact that you'll most likely be stuck with 50 slots only? Should be auto wheel. The wheel is gonna be tomorrow, Homopolis. I think we are Tuesday. So it should be tomorrow. Yes, we are Tuesday only. AA 1.8 star should not be first in arena. S13 needs 75. Yeah, if you need 75, we need 125 then. I'll show you what we said. Again, I think there's some very interesting things that were said in the top contributor chat that I will share with you guys. Will you migrate your beta account to which server? I'm thinking of migrating to 35 if I am, of course, allowed. And, you know, depending on brackets and, you know, if my application makes it through. More merges. Yeah, I think they will have to consider merges at some point because they cannot just pretend that everything's fine, because even like let's say that even if the game is amazing, you know, let's say the game is amazing, there's very little, you know, like everyone loves it, you know what I mean? Which Probably not the case, let's be real. Even if the game is amazing, if you have that many dead servers, people will be fucking bored as hell because, like, take server 35 for instance. I think they're fighting a server where the top alliance is 3 billion. Like, that's basically a dead week for them. Like, there's no fight, there's nothing. It's gonna be a week of farming. So how do you want to motivate people in these circumstances, you know what I mean? And then you have the exact opposite, like sometimes you'll have fights that are absolutely impossible to win, and that's like the exact same effect. It's demotivating for everyone. And it can make them lose Stellar, absolutely, because zeroing, sadly, is such... Like, MEE is the most important event, aside from Desolate Desert, because zeroing actually gives so many points. So many points, sadly. Because when was the last time they did migration? If I'm not mistaken, it was on June or July, and a lot of those players are inactive or quitted. Yes. Basically, I don't know how it is in your servers, but in my server we have less active players now than we had before the previous migration, which means that already the current migration system is not sustainable. So already the current, like, that's factual, because we have someone in my alliance who keeps track of every player in the server. So he knows how many actives we have precisely, and I know for a fact that we have less players now than we had before last migration. Not a lot, but that means we went back to what we were like 6 months ago. So there is something wrong with that, you know? It should not be the case. And some servers are probably even worse than our case. So the current migration system is not sustainable, and that's something they should address to some extent. Because you want your servers to keep growing, or at least to not stagnate, you know, or regress. And currently that's what's happening, so they need to do something about that. Okay, let me, you know, we're chilling, we're listening to some music, and I'm doing my dailies. We'll have a look at more of these turkeys here. And then we'll have a look at this migration talks, because there's a lot to say. I think it's because of their great depth for profitability. I don't know at this point, honestly. Could be one of the solutions, yeah. I feel the same with S13, we are just replacing people we had before. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. We rely on one big alliance, yeah. One of my cats here. Let me see. Nature exercise, great, amazing. Let's do our mightiest thingy. Go. What else? Recruit. Here we go. Let's fish quickly. So yeah, I don't know. I would love them to drop the brackets. I mean, at least that's my thought. Let's see what you guys see. Okay, we have 43 votes. So if you wanna vote, if you wanna vote, feel free to. But yeah, 98% of you said yes. So that's probably one person who said no. Which is a lot. They need to update the military expedition thingy. You can even buy the whole store, yeah. I mean, it is part of these events that are way, way, way too outdated. Fabian said no. Yeah. j'ai des petits tricks, moi. Peter said no here as well. Interested? William the Conqueror for MG comes first. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Ah, yeah, we have these harvest bags. I remember now. What did I want to do again? Yes, open my bags. Holy smokes, we're gonna cook, guys, literally. Okay, let's see. What's the plan? This gives 10 points. Okay. We can make baguette, guys. What the fuck happened to that baguette? What the hell? Look at that shit, bro. What is that even? Who did that? Which? Oh, congrats, Doggo. Nice, man. Who opened that baguette like that? What the fuck? That's criminal. AI? Nah, they wouldn't dare. Why is there shrimp in my mashed potatoes? What the fuck? Is that what you guys eat for Thanksgiving? Do we have any Americans in the chat? Turkey feast. Okay, amazing. I'm gonna batch cook. So what's the limiting thingy here? I guess we're gonna batch cook this as well. Okay, GG, I finished. Good job. Nice. So 3 medals, 4 medals, 5 medals, 6 medals. Okay, amazing. And there's ranking too, right? Yes. Oh, it's alliance ranking. Okay. Shrimp? I think that's... No, isn't that shrimp or like... That's Kraken. That's Kraken and mashed potatoes. Did you hear about the explosion at the French cheese factory? No, I haven't. So this is where, yeah, Shrimp Forest 13 went. He went into mashed potatoes. We did not put shrimp in our mashed potatoes. Okay, thank you. Regarding migration, I'm afraid that since they've already introduced the manuscript system and players have already purchased manuscripts will be stuck with this system and they won't consider merging or commanding smaller servers at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, there's more rewards, wait. Okay, this is new, no? I don't think we had that last time. Oh. Okay, this is not too bad. Okay, I like that. Not gonna lie, I mess with it. And we have this as usual. Ah. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, with the BRIE, I see, I got you. Very bad rewards. Could be better, but you know, at least that's free. Ah yes, is there a store, by the way? Good question. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. This is the store. Sorry. Okay. And what does this give? I mean, give? Yeah, not much, honestly. Okay, well, could have been better, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, it is what it is. What's up, Sitki? How is this Thanksgiving? How is this Thanksgiving? I don't know. It's very how do I say that? It's very simple. Very straightforward. I'm doing good, thank you, Sitki. How are you, man, as well? I am so annoyed at that little red dot here in the merit store. It triggers me. Why did they... It's like, hey, you see now? You can reset. Amazing event. What's up, Lou? How are you, man? Do you like Thanksgiving, Lou? Are you planning on going to KFC for Thanksgiving? There is no tech parts in bundles to help players reach the new tech. Yeah, of course not. If you look at the bundles, you have this. We know what this is for. Red dot is science, alliance, technology is triggering me. Ah, yes. Sometimes you also have a red dot in capital, where like 90% of your alliance cannot do anything with that. Okay, KFC money all on AoEM. Yeah, no way. Okay, let's have a look, guys. Like I said, we're gonna have a look at the Discord thingy, because honestly, there's not much to say about this Thanksgiving, whatever it's called. So we're gonna have a look instead. Where is it? We're gonna have a look instead at the official Discord and at the migration rules. You should be able to see, right? Yes, amazing. See it, guys? I have not lost my touch. It should be readable, right? Let me have a look. Yes, that looks okay. So, you guys, have you guys read the announcement with migrations or not? Do you want a summary or no summary? You guys let me know. Double lineup with the new hero and who is going to be third hero. It depends. Timur or Vlad both do very well. If you don't want to invest in new heroes, you can also play Attila, but it's slightly worse than the other two. Short summary wouldn't hurt. Okay. So for those who haven't seen... Oh, new Timmy video, guys. Where is it? Announcement, I guess? Yes. Okay, so migration is on its way, as we thought. What do you think of the new heroes Scipio and Zhaoyun? I made a video about that. I think they're both amazing. Especially Scipio. To give you an even better gaming experience, we are about to kick off the second Empire Migration event. For this round, we fine-tuned and improved some of the rules. Blah blah blah. So as always, they'll have this is new actually, pre-event stage, migration preview, migration application, and free migration. So pre-event stage, for this migration event, we've added a brand new pre-event stage. The Empire Administrator role is automatically assigned to the Alliance leader of the highest power alliance on the server. So it's not related to the king anymore. It is linked to the highest, the leader of the highest power alliance. If a governor doesn't want to take on the role, they can temporarily leave their alliance or join a lower power alliance during the pre-event stage to avoid it. Once the pre-event stage ends, the candidate will be locked with no further changes allowed. During this stage, we'll also display an Empire Administrator candidate interface so you can easily see who the current candidates are. So no more, you know, getting randomly chosen for administrator if you don't want it, basically. Someone saying Timur, someone saying Attila or Vlad. Attila is worse for sure. But not insanely worse, like he's still good. But in what I tried, Vlad and Timur did better. In my opinion, Timur does better in rallies and Vlad does better in open field. With Lub and Jargon. Migration preview. During this stage, the Empire Administrator can edit the migration power limit and Empire announcement. The migration chat channel is open. Governors interested in migrating can contact administrators of their favored empires in advance to expedite the approval of the migration application during the application stage. So yeah, I mean, nothing new here. Migration application. So this is where we were thinking maybe they will upgrade, you know, the migration cap, like the limit power, the power limit. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. By the way, guys, while we're at it, exclamation mark eneba. If you are thinking of spending this event, feel free to use eneba and my partnered link. You can buy Apex coins through here. It works exactly the same as Midas Buy. Basically, you get Apex coins that way. Migration application. During this stage, governors can submit migration applications to their favored empires. Applications from governors whose power is below their favored empire's limit are considered regular migration applications, while those above the limit are classified as special migration applications. So exactly the same as before. Let's say the power limit is 100 million. If you are 120 million, then you are considered a special migrant. The administrator reviews migration applications from other empires. Yes. When an application is approved, a migration slot is deducted from the empire's quota for the event. Once a player's application is approved, they must complete their migration within the time limit, so exactly the same as before. Additionally, in this migration event, we will allow kings to migrate and provide kings with exclusive reminders. After a king migrates, the alliance leader occupying the imperial city will automatically become the new king. The original king's permissions will be cleared and transferred to the new king. So, again, no more... we've had that happen, right? Some people that could not migrate before because they were appointed king. And they could not move out from their server, so that will not be the case anymore. Free migration, so exactly the same as before, which I kind of regret. I would have liked no free migration at all. That's just me, or less spots again. I think free migration is a mistake to some extent. And it's been abused even in some states. Some servers have had their free slots filled by alt accounts to basically take spots to prevent more people from joining in, which is kind of toxic, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's happened. Migration quota. So this is where it gets interesting. And I had very high hopes here. Within each migration zone, empires are classified as either leading empires or regular empires based on their strength. In this migration event, leading empires will still have 50 slots, while regular empires get 75 slots. For special slots, leading empires will have 4 and regular empires will have 6. Kind of disappointing, honestly. What's up, Gone? Kind of disappointing. 50 and 75 slots are not enough in my opinion. I mean, it would have been enough if we had more frequent migrations, but one migration every 6 months or something, no, it just doesn't do it for me. Or maybe the slots wouldn't be an issue if you had merges or something, I don't know. Migration power limits for this event. Leading empires can set a power limit cap of 130 million, and regular empires can set a power limit cap of 140 million. So what does that mean? That means that from beta to empire 195, you are considered a regular migrant below 140 million power, which is big, by the way. That is enormous. 140 million is fucking big, man. Like it's easily in the top. Let me see. Someone made I checked earlier. So this is Dayton, right? 140 million is top 390 in game. Can you imagine that? Top 140 million is top 390 in the whole game. Like, it is fucking massive, bro. That means like someone that's top 400 will be able to migrate and count as a free migrant. So technically, if you are a big server, let's say, and you're let's say you're a server that's looking to only accept people above 100 million, you will be able to take in your server 75 players, like in the top 500 in the entire game, plus 6 from the top 300, basically. That is insane, I'm not gonna lie. That is a very high cap, I think. 140 million. And for more recent servers, so 196 to 293, the limit cap will be 100 million for leading empires and 110 million for regular empires, which is still very high. You want to migrate out, Remy? Migration requirements, Citadel reaches level 22. I think this is a mistake as well. I think this is stupid. What's up, Sombra? I think Citadel reaches level 22 is very stupid. I would have expected them to change that. Honestly. 22 is way too low, man. I mean, you can get city level 22 in a week. Like, and playing very chill. So that means that you can basically create alt accounts and just migrate out. And, completely be a parasite in your opponent's servers and completely, mess with their free slots, their free migration slots. So I would have expected them to have Citadel reaches level 30. But I guess it is what it is. Citadel is not at war and has no marching troops outside, no wounded units, await treatment, you are not a member of an alliance, you are not serving as the administrator, etc, etc. Migration pass. The higher your historical power, the more migration pass you will need. Exactly the same. This is exactly the same as well. So this is basically saying that you will not lose your resources, you will not lose your top-up, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, your top-up pack will be reset. You will not lose resources, blah, blah, blah. Like the usual. Adjustments. We are improving our migration affects the Mightier Empire rankings data display. If a governor completes their migration before the Mightiest Empire settlement, their data will be wiped from the original server's rankings. This is good. If a governor migrates after the Mightiest Empire settlement, the original server ranking data will stay intact, which makes sense. We are streamlining the alliance rejoining process after migration. Once you migrate, the cooldown for leaving and joining alliances will be cleared, so you can join new alliances right away. Your alliance departure count will also be reset, which is great. We are updating the new character creation system. Governor will be able to create new characters on the server they left, but won't be able to create new characters on the server they moved to, which also makes sense. Since governors may run into different hero availability on different servers after migrating, we'll be adjusting which heroes are available from the Mightiest Governor and Legendary Advent in Empire 1 through 195 once migration event wraps up. Here are the specific changes. December 1 to 7, the Mightiest Governor top 10 rewards will include William the Conqueror, and December 15 will launch Legendary Advent featuring 4 heroes. So starting from December 15, all 4 Season 6 heroes will be in the wheel for 7 days. Going to leave server 8. Stop playing with only 50 players. Okay, okay. Do you have any idea where you wanna go? So yeah, good optimizations. I think the heroes are very early, I'm not gonna lie. December 1, new heroes? Man, that's very early. That's just my opinion, but... I mean, it's only William, I guess. Then 1 more week until the 4 new heroes, yeah. So yeah, these are the migration rules. So someone had a very good point. So I gave them some feedback. As always, Fabian said no, or even Havoc said no. What the hell? Havoc? Havoc said no and yes. Havoc doesn't know what he wants, man. Okay. So I told them optimizing the king position was great. Optimizing the power limit cap was great. Confirming beta will be able to move out is great. The 7-day wheel with 4 heroes is great because that will allow everyone to unlock these heroes, which is great. And then I would suggest removing brackets or expanding them greatly. States up to 150 and 200 are pretty much the same progression stage now. No migration groups allow for more planning and puts every server on the same level. Having a higher migration cap for non-leading servers who desperately need it, not only to survive but also to compete against leading servers, allow for healthier and more exciting fights, which is what everybody's after. 50 and 75 spots are not enough, and then I said remove or have less free migration spots. There was some pretty good points. Most notably, Fabian had a good point here, I think. I forgot, but basically some people said, let me see, maybe I can find it. Some people said the spots are not the problem are that we need merges because some servers are dying, you know, and migration will not fix that. Only merges will actually fix the issue. And so this guy, Scorp, honestly props to him because he has done amazing fucking data gathering, bro. So what you're seeing right now is the entire list of servers from server 1, a beta included as well, to server, I think, 300 or something like that, like a shit ton of servers at least, or 250, whatever. Ranked by power. So he has, so obviously he said there's kind of a bias. I compiled the cumulative power of the top 10 alliances for every server, beta 1 to 10 plus Empire 1 to 259. And just to be clear, yes, I'm fully aware that most servers only have 1 to 3 active alliances, So this method includes a lot of dead power. It's not a perfect competitiveness metric, but it still gives a very accurate global picture of server health and population distribution. So he's made fucking lots of data gathering, basically. What the data shows is extremely consistent. A large majority of servers are far below 10 billion total power. Can you imagine that? We have alliances that are 10 billion power in this game, and some servers do not even have that in total, meaning they are struggling or already functionally dead. A mid-tier exists, but it is shrinking and slowly sliding downward, which is what we talked about earlier. Only a very small fraction of servers exceed 20 billion, and they keep concentrating more and more of the active population, which is also what we talked about, is that the strong get stronger, the mid servers will lose players because they will want to go to the more active servers. And it's better to have more competitive servers than less. So we need to do something. I mean, the devs need to do something. Only a very small... this is where the main issue appears. When every server receives roughly the same migration slot, the system naturally creates a strong funnel effect. Johnny being Johnny, yeah. Strong servers attract even more players, becoming stronger. Mid servers lose players, becoming weak. Weak servers cannot rebuild. They become dead, or they stay weak as they are. Each migration cycle accelerates this process. Even with imperfect data, this pattern is unmistakable. The vast majority of servers are collapsing, while a handful absorbed almost all competitive activity, and this is very true. This is exactly true. And this will only get worse if we don't get merge on top of migrations, or if we don't get more fluid or less restrictive migrations. Even with imperfect data, the pattern is unmistakable. The vast majority of servers are collapsing, while a handful absorb all competitive activity. This is extremely important, because if this guy was able to get that data alone with a Discord API, there is no way AoEM does not have this data, okay? It probably took him a week or whatever to do that. I think he had a friend helping him as well, so props to them. But AoEM has that data, like in a click, okay? I'm pretty sure they have that, so they must be aware of that. Unless they haven't looked into it. A more flexible and adaptive migration system would greatly improve server diversity, competitiveness, and long-term player retention. So, and then he continues into analysis. What his data shows. 27 servers have a total power below 5 billion, fully inactive or effectively dead servers. Below 5 billion. Like, I'm not talking alliance. 27 servers, so that's like roughly 10% of AoEM servers, have less than 5 billion power in their top 10 alliances. That's 10% of servers. They are effectively empty of players. 110 servers, that's like 30%, 33%, fall between 5 billion and 10 billion. So already we are close to 50% servers below 10 billion power. So these servers stand no chance against like even a mid-tier server, basically. 66 servers range between 10 billion and 15 billion. That's like, yeah, I don't know, 15% or whatever. Yes, like 17-18% of servers between 10 and 15 billion. So they already stand a chance, but you know that's what he calls mid-tier servers. You know, 1 or 2 active alliances. 30, like you can see already how it's decreasing. 31 servers sit between 15 billion and 20 billion. So these are like not the top tier servers, but high tier servers. I think my server is like that. Let's see, yeah. Here you have 119, right? 19 billion power, like 18.7 billion power. So we are like in these 31 servers. Competent servers, but still far from the level of truly strong or leading servers. And then you have 35 servers, so that's like 10% as well. a bit more than 10%, 12%, who are above 20 billion. And these people will shit on you, okay? Like, and they will only get stronger, basically. Like, you have to see as well that the difference is massive. Like, if we take out server like Kingdom 2, the beta server, you can see that server 9 is leading with 30 billion power. My server, like if you look at server 47 is ranked 40th. Like server 9 has like more than 50% more power. That is insane. An insane difference in just 30 ranks, 40 ranks. That is insane. That's crazy. Crazy difference in such a small gap. So all of that to say that this data, again, props to that guy, props to Scorp for doing that. That's a lot of work, most likely. And his analysis is telling, I mean, this is just factual, you know, there's no denying that. What he's saying is factual, backed up by actual data. And if migration stays that way, it will only be worse, which means that servers below, like, servers he considers mid-tier, so like below the 20 billion threshold, will only get weaker with time. And these will remain on top no matter what, because of the current migration system. We have about 11 billion power total in the server, not the strongest, but depends on how you define competitive. We've won both DD events and only lost 1 GEE. We've already filled our slots for migration. I mean, yes. What's your server, Tom Kid, if I may ask? But it all depends on who you face, you know what I mean? Like, I would consider my server pretty competitive as well, you know? But if I were to face, like, server, I don't know, server 42, for instance, or server 13, we would not stand a chance. Like, we fought server 13 in Desolate Desert. We fought them at the Imperial City for the Desolate Desert, I mean the palace. And it was like not even close, like we barely scratched them, you know? We were like complete... we were like ants in their way, you know what I mean? This is in the top contributor chat in the AoEM Discord. Server 84. Yeah, maybe you're probably in this rank, something like that, in top 100 or something. Le 32. Ah, faut le trouver le 32. Hein. Après, vous avez une grosse top 1, hein, vous. 32 is here, so this is who I'm fighting in MEE currently. Like, just to give you an idea, like server 32, we are fighting them in MEE right now. They are 13 billion power, they're top, like their 10 first alliances again. Their alliance, their top 1 alliance is like 8 billion or something. They are a pretty solid top 1 alliance. But I don't think they stand a chance against, you know, against us. And we are in the same bracket. Like there is a level of like there is a massive difference, like basically. So yeah, I think the migration needs to be improved. 4K VKDs, you bet 5 on DDE. Oh, good job, man. our KVK this week. We're facing a server with multiple 30 million plus. Holy. Are you from 33, Wu-Tang? Where are you from? Our highest is maybe 80 million power with less than 100 active on the server. Yeah, I mean, that is demotivating, you know. It is completely... Like, this is what I'm saying when I say... Yes, I will share it to my chat. You can find this data on my server, guys. !Discord. And you can join my Discord server. There's a lot of useful information. People are very nice. And yeah, you'll be able to find that. And that's what I mean when I say migration system is fucked up. And that currently it will not I mean, it will be good for some servers, but what we want to avoid is the strong to get stronger. The strong need to remain strong, okay, that's it. But in comparison to other servers, they must not gain more of an advantage. The matchmaking and slots of migrants need to be improved, yeah, 100%. Like, this matchmaking this season has been awful. Awful. I don't know about you guys, but migration this season has been terrible for us. Yeah, I agree, Tom. I 100% agree with you. And it will be interesting to see how this evolves. But I think we can all pretty much imagine how this will change, you know? Like, the gap will only widen. Then he made proposals, scope, which, you know, is a very simplistic algorithm. I mean, a very simplistic fixed slot system, but still I think makes more sense than what devs currently have. Which, you know, would be to allocate slots based on your total server power, basically. So there are things to do, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying, Gon. Imagine Gon, let's say 40 will most likely be a leading server. If not, then we have to question the system, but let's say server 40 becomes a leading server. Okay, so server 40 most likely will be limited to 50 slots with a cap of 130 million power. So this means 130 million is top 500 in AoEM. Okay. So server 40 will be able to recruit 50 players with 130 million power, which means that they will be able to technically recruit 50 players from the top 500 of AoEM, and they'll be able to recruit 4 Krakens through special slots. It is insane. It's only in theory, of course, but theoretically it is possible. Yeah, I agree, Jay. That was one of my main points. One of my main points to them was like, if you allow dead servers to have 150 migration spots, let's say, then you allow people to actually migrate with tons of players and create new projects. What does OR mean in the server data? OR? Ah, it means royaume. It means kingdom in French. It's how they call kingdom servers in the game. OR is like beta servers. You think some servers will be closed after migration? I don't know. Basically it's 25. Yes, that is true, J enough. But, you know, technically, I mean, theoretically, if they are not getting trolled and if no one joins their server through free migration, which will not happen anyway, they could, in theory, get 50 wells. I mean, 50 Kragans. But yes, they can still... how many was it last time? Was it still 4 and 6 special slots, or was it less? It was 6 special slots for special for regular servers, but was it 6? Was it 4 slots for leading empires last time as well? Because 4 seems like a lot to me. Let's see what the general chat says. Oh, there's Canada yapping. Wait, Canada's back in the official Discord? What the hell? He's been here for a month. Same numbers? Okay. I wasn't sure. But yeah, so yeah, big props to Scorp. Again, amazing job. Again, I shared it on my Discord server if you want to have a look. / Discord. And you'll have all the data there if you want to see where your server ranks. This is RPS. Oh. Okay. We need to mute anyone? Let's see. All these names changes, man. I don't think so, RPS. But yeah, other than that, honestly, not too much has been... there's not much happening other than that, honestly. In AoEM lately, of course, we're all waiting for migration, right? C'est qui le dernier des serveurs, par curiosité? The last server. 100... Wait, what the fuck? 177. 2.6 billion. Yeah, I agree, Gon. I agree. I agree, Nis. But yeah, the good thing is, he acknowledges it, you know, he says it himself. He's like, okay, you know, he's like, this is not the perfect metric, but it is something, you know. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be more this week. There was supposed to be the preset feature, which should come this week. Thank God for that. Other than that, it's gonna be pretty chill. I'm probably gonna stream some Wakfu. I'm gonna work on my videos. I'm gonna play... I will play what is it, Wonder Contest? Yeah, Wonder Contest will play again this week, and I'll try to stream it this time if my internet allows it, of course. But yeah, other than that, it should be a pretty quiet week. I'll try to keep you updated as always. It still paints the picture, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'll probably disconnect right now. What time is it? 2 AM most likely? Yeah, 2 AM. So A very short stream, but stream regardless. I'll work on my videos. So yeah, the news about migrations here, you have them. And again, thanks to Scarp for his data, amazing job. We love to see it. So yeah, wish you guys a good day, good night, depending on where you live. Thanks for being here, guys. And yeah, take care of yourself. And see you later, guys. Bye-bye.